Hello everyone and happy Friday. Today I am wanting to film a video answering 50 questions I've never been asked, but I also realized I have many things that I need to get done in my room and just in general. We're gonna do both. Question 1, what's your favorite candle scent? I like anything that is a pastry or a dessert. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? So I don't follow any American female celebrities anymore really. Although I like Jennifer Aniston, so I really love Chungha. I would really love it if she was my sister. Yeah, Chungha and Jennifer Aniston, best sisters. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? None. Trying to think of ones that I'm not attracted to. Okay, another K-pop celebrity. Jackson from GOT7. I think he would drive me insane, but he's definitely brotherly in my eyes. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? I personally don't see an appeal in marriage anymore. If you asked me 3 or 4 years ago, I might have been crazy about the idea, but in the past few years, I feel like I'm really echoey. The past few years, marriage just does not appeal to me whatsoever, so I personally don't see myself getting married. Unless you're Park Sangha, then yes, please. I don't see that ever in my future, so never. Sorry, Mom. Do you know a hoarder? No, I don't know a hoarder, like a full-on hoarder. No, I don't. My mom and I both collect our own kind of things, and she has quite a bit of Winnie the Pooh things, and she keeps a lot of keepsakes and stuff from when me and my siblings were younger, but it's not to the extent of where you'd call it hoarding, I don't think. Can you do a split? Nope. How old were you when you learned how to ride a bike? I have zero idea, maybe 6 or 7. I'd have to ask my mom. I remember when I first learned, I was smart and I literally just got on the bike and started riding and everyone was like, wow, and I was like, yeah. I remember the day, but I don't remember how old I was, so I'm thinking 6 or 7. How many oceans have you swam in? None, I don't think. Oceans kind of scare me. Open water scares me. How many countries have you been to? Korea, Japan, and the United States. I don't know if you really want to count Japan because we were just in the airport because we got a layover. But I'm still counting that. Is anyone in your family in the army? Yes. My mom's husband was in the army for 20 years. He is now currently retired. Currently is anyone in the army? I have a stepbrother that's in the army. What would you name your daughter if you had one? As I'm not getting married, I definitely don't anticipate children, and I also don't want children. But to answer the question, I have always really loved the name Jane. I always liked the name Eliana. I like the name Rose. Sorry, I just whacked you. Just let you clean yourself, just don't scratch your eye. What would you name your son if you had one? Oh, I like the names Sebastian and Simon. What's the worst grade you ever got on a test? Most likely an F. When I was in like 3rd grade, I was really horrible at history. And I remember I got quite a few Fs. And then I'm 100% sure that I got quite a few Fs in biology. Despise biology. It's horrible. I had only a few things that kept me from failing that class. What was your favorite TV show when you were a child? When I was really young, me and my siblings really loved Rugrats. And I'm pretty sure we drove my mom insane because we liked it so much, and we had all the movies on VHS and everything. We were old kids. We were the 90s kids. But yeah, we had all the Rugrats on VHS and we always watched that. But a little bit older, I really loved anything Disney Channel related. Things like Kim Possible, Sweet Life on Deck, or Sweet Life on Zack and Cody. That's a Raven, Hannah Montana, Phil the Future. What did you dress up as on Halloween when you were 8? It's very specific. I only dressed up for Halloween once. My mom didn't like Halloween, so we didn't dress up. And then one year she caved in and we got to dress up. It was boring. I remember we were trick-or-treating, we were just like, can we just go home and get some bags of candy? We just wanted some candy. We really didn't want to work for it. My mom didn't want anything evil. I dressed up as a pink princess. I'm pretty sure it was a knockoff of Sleeping Beauty. I despised it because 1, I hate pink. 2, I hated princesses back then. And 3, it was a dress. I hated dresses back then. All throughout the night, every kid that my friend and I came across, because I went trick-or-treating with my friend, just kept asking, what are you? Because it was the most plain and ugliest, just a pink dress. You couldn't even tell it was a princess dress. It was just pink. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? I only read halfway of the first Hunger Games book, and then I stopped it for some reason because I think I wanted to read another book, and I just never picked up the series again. Twilight. Why did I do this? I bought the entire series because I enjoyed the movies, but I did not like the writing style personally, and I only made it through the first book, and then with the others I just skimmed until I found a page that seemed interesting to me and I read it. And then Harry Potter, I read up into Order of the Phoenix, I believe. My camera's focusing on something behind the door. Oh, that was a little creepy. I personally didn't like the books. Very much preferred and still do prefer the movies. I very much love the movies. Would you rather have an American accent or a British accent? Definitely British. As you can tell, different day. Whole different week. So, why don't we finish these questions? Did your mother go to college? My mom never went to college. I don't think she didn't graduate high school or anything like that. So no one in my family has actually ever gone to college. I was the only one able to go to college. I didn't go to college. Are your grandparents still married? Mom's parents, no. And I have no idea about my biological father because I know nothing about him. So I would not know. Have you ever taken karate lessons? I believe I almost did. Like I talked to my mom about it and everything, but I chickened out, I believe. I think we signed up, or maybe it was like a free trial, because I think it was just like you could come in the first day, see what your kids thought, and sign up if your kid was interested. But I stepped into there, it was like a gymnastics karate thingy, and I was absolutely terrified. Do you know who Kermit the Frog is? What's the first amusement park you've been to? I believe, from what everyone in my family always talks about, I believe it was Six Flags. I never remember anything. I don't remember anything of Six Flags. I know we went all the time. I do not recall whatsoever. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? Korean, most likely. At one point was learning Korean on my channel and everything. Did 2 videos. They actually did really well, so you'd think I would continue on with them to get some views. Yeah, I just haven't picked up learning any more Korean because it takes a lot of time and I've been quite busy. But hopefully I will get back to learning Korean and getting to that series again because I really enjoyed it, and obviously a lot of people did as well. Do you spell the color as G-R-E-Y or G-R-A-Y? I spell it G-R-A-Y. Is your father bald? No idea if he is bald. Do you know triplets? No. No, I know twins, but not triplets, no. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? I have never watched The Notebook. It's never appealed to me. But I really, really love Titanic. It's one of my favorite movies. So yeah, definitely Titanic. Have you ever had Indian food? I think I've only ever had it once, and it was absolutely amazing. One of the best things I've ever eaten in my life. What's the name of your favorite restaurant? In-N-Out. In-N-Out. In-N-Out's my favorite restaurant, yeah. Is that a restaurant? That's a more fast food place. If I had to pick a favorite restaurant, I guess Red Lobster. Have you ever been to Olive Garden? Yes, I think it's absolutely disgusting. The only thing I like is their breadsticks and their salad. Do you belong to any warehouse stores, Costco, BJ's, etc.? Minnie's pooping it again. No, I myself do not. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? I don't know. I remember my mom once told me a very long time ago, if you have a nickname, what is it? I have no nicknames because no one has ever been nice enough to give me one. Well, I've gotten The Little Mermaid constantly at school. So if we're talking about ones that I dislike and I was given at school, then The Little Mermaid, Princess, and Pocahontas. Hated all of those 3. Why was I called Pocahontas? Well, because people in my high school just couldn't believe that I was Hispanic and just thought I looked too Indian to be Ariel. So they called me Pocahontas. Very annoying. I ain't Native American. Please don't call me Pocahontas. So some people actually did not believe me when I said I was Hispanic. They were just like, no, you're Native American. Would you rather live in a rural, I can't say that word. I can't say it. Or in the suburbs. The first one. Can you whistle? I can, but I realized recently that I'm pretty sure I whistle the wrong way. Because I'm pretty sure most people whistle by blowing out. I suck in air in between my teeth. Why'd you have to poop? Why did you have to poop? Of all the things you could be doing right now, why poop? I'm pretty sure that's how most people do it. But I suck in. Why'd you have to poop? Do you sleep with a nightlight? I sleep with my phone on. So I will always, at first, to get myself tired, I will listen to an audiobook, and then I will, once I get tired enough, I will put my phone on a YouTube video that's about 40 minutes to an hour long, and then I will fall asleep with that playing. The only time I would sleep without a nightlight of any sort is when another person is in the same room as I am, because then I feel safe. Because the dark scares me. The dark really scares me. It just feels like you're slowly being closed in. Do you eat breakfast every morning? I don't always eat breakfast every morning. Most breakfast foods always kill my stomach. So I kind of just resort to eating cereal. Cereal doesn't keep you full for very long, if at all. I'm kind of always just feeling very disappointed of my breakfast during the day. Do you take any pills or medication daily? The only medication that I take daily is my Zoloft before bed. It's to help with my depression. What medical conditions do you have? The only thing I can think of is my scoliosis. Well, actually, no, I am anemic. So that's a pretty important one, seeing as it makes me very dizzy a lot of times. How many times have you been to the hospital? I'm assuming this is meaning the ER? 3 times, I think. Then, no, 4. 4. Okay, 4. So when I was a little itty bitty baby, I accidentally got a hold of one of my brother's medicines, and I overdosed on that, so I needed my stomach pumped. And then when I was stupid and being acting like I was a lion in my house, I was running down the hall and my pinky toe got caught in a milk crate, and it basically just went pew. When I was like 10 or 11, I got really horrible whiplash. Oh, another time when I was like stupid, I was getting something out of my mom's dresser drawer or something when I was like 5 or 6, I want to say. And on the dresser drawer was one of those really heavy boxy TVs. And the dresser was pretty wobbly. And so when I pulled the dresser to get whatever I was getting out, the whole entire dresser, very heavy dresser, and the very massive TV came on top of me and on my leg. And it hurt. My brother like literally picked all the stuff off of me, and he was only like maybe 9 or 8. I don't know. I forget our ages at that time. Have you ever seen Finding Nemo? Yes. Not Finding Dory though. Where do you buy your jeans? I own no jeans, and I'm pretty sure when I was younger and I did get jeans, it was just at Walmart. What's the last compliment you got? Oh. Someone said that I was independent. You usually remember your dreams in the morning. I would say the only ones that usually stick in my head are the nightmares. So dreams necessarily, no. What flavored tea do you enjoy? I despise tea. How many pairs of shoes do you currently own? 5, but I only wear 4. No, I really only wear 3. I have a pair of work shoes, a pair of casual tennis shoes, and then some flats. What religion will you raise your children to practice? No kids for me, unless you count kitties, and they can do whatever they want. Just don't eat me, please. How old were you when you found out that Santa wasn't real? My mom made sure that from when we were young that we knew Santa wasn't real. Last and final question. I'm assuming this thing was created on Tumblr. It's asking, why do I have a Tumblr? I do not have a Tumblr, actually. But those are all the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. I hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great Friday. I will see you next Friday. Bye-bye.